Hey everybody, we're back with another episode of How to Play Minetest. In this episode, we are going to build Hagrid's hut. So, to make things move a little more quickly, we're going to hop into fly mode and fast mode, and we're going to head right over here to the Forbidden Forest. We planted a whole bunch of saplings right here to try to get the forest going. We need to get some jungle trees over here as well to make it look a little bit more forbidding or foreboding, whatever the right word is. Hagrid's hut is going to be down over this way. The Whomping Willow is going to be up around in here. And then on this north side, we're going to have a whole bunch of gardens and things. So that's going to have to get chopped down and leveled again. But to get started here, go and hop out of free mode now. So Hagrid's hut in the book is described as a one-room hut with a bed in one corner and a fire pit place in the other. So that's what we're going to build. It also mentions it's made out of wood. I'm going to fudge a little bit here because in the movie it showed stone, so I thought maybe a stone wood mix might be kind of cool. And I grabbed some jungle planks, as you see right down here. So that's what we're going to roll with. So let's see, first thing we want to do is we want to lay out our grid here. Now keep in mind this is for a half giant, so we need to make it slightly bigger than normal. So even though it's a one room hut, let's see, it lives right on the edge of the forest, but he's also got a vegetable patch as well, so maybe what we need to do is come over this way just a little bit and then he can have a small garden area right here next to the forest. So we'll go there, and then down a little bit one. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not down far enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, cool. So now we'll move over this way and do the same thing. It looks like we're going to have to level some of this out and maybe chop this tree down. Doing this one all real time because it's a small enough build that Hogwarts is so big there isn't a whole lot we can do real time. So this one I felt was small enough that we could go ahead and have some fun with this one. And we're going to grab some of these leaves to help us make it look kind of bushy and wild around his house. Where he is the gamekeeper, he would have bushes and all kinds of things out here. Alright, we'll just sort of randomly placing these for now, just to give us a little bit of elbow room. Hopefully that's pretty close to 10 by 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite close enough. 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, cool. That was just right. Which means the other corner is, in fact, right there. So we probably ought to give, and maybe see if we can make this look a little bit more natural. Something like that. So it's kind of a natural corner at that point. Alright, so to get started here, we will... Whoa! Lava pool. Wonder if that's the one my son found. He dug a random square somewhere and went straight down and found a lava pool. I try to not cheat like that though when I'm playing. Alright, free move, fast move. Alright. Get going here. Now this is actually going to be end up being I think 8 by 8 instead of 10 by 10 because we're coming in diagonally like that. Okay. Now, some of you will remember from the books that the fireplace that we'll be building here is where Norbert the dragon was hatched. So it has to be big enough for a dragon egg to sit in, which is part of the reason why we're going as big as we are. Not just because of how big Hagrid is, although that is... Oops. I totally did not do that right. There we go. Alright. So yeah, the size of the fireplace as well as the size of Hagrid. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go one tall with cobblestone, and then from there we will do the jungle wood on top of that. And we need a door right here. Question, do we want the door right on the corner, or do we want it in one? Or do we want it in the center of the room? Didn't think about that. Well, now that we have our corners built, we don't really need the 5s as long as we got the 10s in place. Alright. So that would be dead center, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I like that. We'll go with that one. Alright. Got a yellow flower here. Now let's switch over to our cool jungle wood, and it's my first time building something with jungle wood, so I hope I have enough. Let's see. Can we do jungle wood walls? I haven't tried that yet. No, that's not. Oh, you have to do that. Nope, that's not it. Alright, well, this is what happens when you start an episode without checking your recipes first. Yeah, we'll scratch that idea. Anyway, I normally do my ceilings 4 blocks tall, so 3 blocks and then the ceiling. So we're going to add one more block to that because Hagrid is a little bit taller. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops. Of course, I do it right where the door is, because that makes so much sense. Well, it is peaked, and he most likely built it himself, so maybe we will just do the 4, and then we'll do a peaked roof later. Yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. Okay. So, we're just going to go around and... Oh, I haven't done... Is the door the same? Yeah, it's the same. I'm not going to waste my wooden planks, or my jungle wood planks. We'll use regular wood for the door, which we can go ahead and do that right now while we're thinking about it. Ka-ching. Let's see, we're done with the dirt for now, so we can take that one out. Okay. Alright, so we have that. We can go ahead and post our sign here and say Hagrid's hut. Ta-da, Hagrid's hut. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this rolling here. And I do have a couple of torches with me that we can light things up while I build for a minute here. Part of the reason I'm doing the bottom first is because it's nighttime and baddies are going to start coming after me. Get all those monsters. Alright. So, we need a fireplace. Which, if I would have grabbed my flint and steel, that would have been smart. So then you can place a block of wood in there and light it on fire with your flint and steel. Question is it going to catch this stuff on fire? So we may want to go ahead and go cobblestone in this corner just to make sure that it doesn't happen. There we go. So now we have our fireplace right there. And we can always expand that out a little bit if we want to make it bigger again to fit Norbert in there. Might be a little bit tight. And over here we want the bed. So let's do that. Got some blue dye here, so we can make a blue bed. Okay. And this is Pills Adams bed mod, so it's not the same recipe as the simple bed. And you exit the right hand side of the bed. So if you hop in here and hop out, yeah. Speaking of, hey, it's morning again. Good times. Alright, there's also a table and chairs. So if we take this, I'm assuming the table is going to be close to the fire there, so we'll do it right here. And then we'll want to do, is 4 planks enough? No, we need 6. We need 6, so we need to go chop down another tree before we do that, but we'll put the chairs around here. It's usually Hagrid and a couple of guests, so that'll work there. Got that. I did grab a ladder because where he's the gamekeeper, he might just happen to have something like that kicking around in his house or outside his house. So I thought, just have a ladder leaning up against the wall here. And another thought I had actually was I haven't messed around with the new screwdriver yet. So I wanted to see how well the screwdriver could help us out here. Now, if I remember correctly, they've changed it so it's now left click changes one direction and right click changes the other direction. So I'm going to try a right click here. Nothing. Left click. Nothing. I wonder if you can't use it on... Ooh. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to think. Yeah, if we built a chair, that would be a little bit more handy. I was hoping we could twist the ladder so it could be built sideways instead of up and down. But that's okay. We'll just throw the ladder there. Gamekeeper, he's going to be moving things around a lot. So, miscalculated the jump. There we go. Alright. So, go over here. Getting low on planks. I'm trying to think. That gives us 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is the normal height that I build my roof. So normally I would close this in right here. But because it's Hagrid's hut and he's tall, we may want to change that approach. And I am 2 blocks of jungle wood planks short. Well, doesn't that beat all? Alright, well, we'll have to come back and finish that, and we'll come back another time and do the roof. But you can kind of get the idea of where we're headed here. If we had our flint and steel, I could put a block of wood in there, start that, and then, of course, we'll build a chimney in up here. So maybe we'll continue with... Oh, sneaky us. Keep going with the cobblestone over here, and then we can put those other blocks in. See, aren't we smart? Yep, just keep the chimney going. Alrighty. My crazy Spider-Man moves there. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll just keep the chimney going up, and then we can use these planks to finish off the spot over here. And then we'll come back with maybe some regular planks or something to do the roof on here. But for Hagrid's hut, that is not too shabby at all for one day. So, we will call that good for today. Oh, what we're going to do is a little garden area right here too, huh? Yeah, something like that, and then we'll go ahead and, put some water in there and make it so we can plant stuff and make it grow right there. So, I think that's a pretty good start. We may come back and take that top row off and just go up to a peak instead, but for a giant-sized small hut, I think that's pretty good approximation there. And we can come back and decorate it later, put different colored planks in to make it look a little bit more rustic. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll kick it back into fly mode so we can get back to our workshop here through the Quidditch pitch. Woo! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As always, you can leave comments, questions down below, and I will get to those as quickly as I can, as I see them. And we will catch you guys next time. Until then, go build something.